Is that you? Okay, we're live. I gotta put the light on so you can see what the heck is going on. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Makeup University in my tiny kitchen. Oh, on YouTube, I've seen some amazing. I gotta give you some crank here. Hold on. Crank, crank. That'll do. I have seen some amazing tiny home, tiny bus home, their kitchen's so amazing what they've done. And mine's not like that at all. So, welcome to today's video. It's live because I don't have time to be editing and blah blah blah. Good for the people who do. I see the time right here. Bing! I want to keep it short, my friends. So, I'm so glad you're here because I haven't done a Wine Wednesday in so long. I think I have not done a Wine Wednesday. I'll have to look on the channel since I left Arizona. Okay, there has still been wine. Oh, and I wanted to get this out. I'll talk about that. And then I wanted to make sure I had, hi, I'm back. I want to make sure I have something to show you what I'm talking about. And so let's get clicking right along because I have two to show you. And then this little thingy here. And this is, I just want to know in the comments from you personally. I was so blessed. I was given like just a bunch of amazing kitchen gadgets, kitchen stuff. This was a donation to the household and it has crumbs in the bottom. So I received it with grace and then those crumbs, you guys. But the trays come out like these go, and it's a really big kind. Like all y'all in Texas know, this is where you put the pizza when you want to heat it up and you want to have a crispy crust. Can you see in there? Can you see where there is... Yeah, so Sweet Dudes is probably going to see this video. And amen, girl. I love you. Thank you so much for giving me this. I know you fought hard to pick this up for me. And it does have the bagel size slots because, my cub, he loves him some bagels. And from the looks of the inside, whoever owned this before me ate the everything bagel. It just occurred to me, I have never even plugged that thing in. It has been sitting on my counter for 2 weeks because I need to take the bottom off and scrub that out because it came from a warehouse. You cannot tell me that there wasn't cockroaches, crickets, mice, chupacabra that didn't make a couple of bagels. Okay. Anywho, let's get into the wine. I'm going to show you these two, and this one is from 2 weeks ago, and this is from last week. And I haven't yet picked something up for this week. So if you have something to recommend, please do. But I know where I'm going to go get it. So let's deal with the first one first. And I saw the timer. Me. I want to keep it short. Ooh, speaking of keep it short, how do you feel about all the changes in YouTube? It's all right. You don't have to answer that. Go to the chiropractor in the town over. It is across the street from a Whole Foods, kind of like a little shopping area. And so go to the chiropractor. It's just convenient to swing in and get some doodah done, such as fill up the water jug. Notes. I think I've said this before. The casita over there had great water from the tap. And I always drink the tap. I drink the tap water. Do you drink tap water? I do. But here in this apartment, the water... the hair is weird and the water is weird. So that is why, not that I'm drinking wine, but that's my vitamin. We do the water jug. I was going to get the Sparklet service, but I had a huge commitment, like a big contract, like blood here, pee there. No, I wanted it, but I don't want it that bad. So I buy the jug and I go and I fill it at the Whole Foods and a sticker shock. Oh, I saw the time. It's getting long. I had a sticker shock because I bought the alkaline water, which I have to say I enjoy a lot. Tastes good. Makes it pee a lot. Things to know. And then it's $2 a gallon. So like that jug was $10, and for some reason I just can't get my mind around it. I'm like, I think it's cost too much. And then I noticed at Walmart, please, if you've had any experience with this, please tell me. The Walmart has Primo. I don't know why the quotes. Primo water for 39 cents a gallon. I might try that this week. I'm definitely not doing the $10 jug. So here's what happened. I was at the Whole Foods. I want to say yes and amen. It really is whole paycheck. There was so few items in there that were under $5. And that might not seem like a big deal until you realize like a little tiny tub. Oh no, it's all gone. Little tiny tub of ice cream, $5. Well, $4.97. Just everything was like $5 except for I found some pasta and it was only $3. So, but the sauce for the pasta was like $7.49. So it was very, very expensive, and we all know that about Whole Foods. And I'm just curious how the Amazon is affecting it. And they do have like, well, you can log into your Amazon and get some Prime Point, whatever it is. I don't know my password. It's clicking it in the browser. I'm so off topic for wine, you guys. You know why? Because I'm challenging myself for the 28 days leading up to Thanksgiving to really press hard in getting my runs in and doing a little weightlifting, and it makes me super hungry. That's just, you burn more, you gotta fuel more. So I'm really hungry at the moment. Anywho, I was at Whole Foods and I just wanted to get like a quick bottle of red. I was making pasta, blah, blah, blah. This is the least expensive bottle that they had. It was $9.99. This Glendale Whole Foods is not like I'm spoiled. If any of you have ever been to Las Vegas, down on this end of, not the downtown end, forgive me for not knowing the directions, the opposite end by the airport, there is a Whole Foods. There's a whole shopping area there, and that Whole Foods is so big, nice, new, clean, organized, just nice. It's just a nice store, and you'll love shopping there if you ever want to. If you're just gonna pop in and grab lunch, it's next to an Ulta. Oh, it's like my favorite spot when I go up and work in Vegas. Long story short, the wine. I'm trying to stay on topic. I just had so much to share. Okay, so this was the least expensive bottle at that Whole Foods, and that was a very small, maybe old with dirty Whole Foods. It was dirty and expensive. It's called Upper Left Merlot from Columbia Valley. It's a 2017. So I wasn't looking to be wowed, but I wasn't looking for what the dismal sauce that was inside this bottle to be. Maybe I had a lot of emotion on it because I'm like, gosh, dang, this bottle was basically $10. And for $10, you know, I could have had a Pothic. They didn't carry it there. And literally, this was the cheapest bottle. So imagine it was last Friday, and no, it's 2 weeks ago Friday, gone to the adjustment after work, I'm tired, I'm hungry, blah, blah, just spent $10 on this big jug of water. It's not that big, you guys. So I picked this up for $10, and I don't recommend it. I'm going to give it a big old thumbs down. No. Did I have a bad experience at Whole Foods? Well, I wouldn't call it bad, but I wouldn't call it great. All I know is that Upper Left Merlot, which made me think, like, let's check out the back. Merlot, out here in the upper left, we're a little different. Whether it be hiking, climbing, camping, foraging, adventure is our forte. Well, I like adventure too, but I also like good wine. So this Merlot is the journey of notes with ripe cherry, brambleberry, jam, dark chocolate, and fine tannins. I just love that it has cherry in it because I tend to like anything cherry flavored wine. I didn't like this one bit. One stinking bit. Okay, saw the time. Keep moving. So last week, I'm going to introduce you to this, just in case you don't know. I think once in Mesa, Arizona, I saw one of these stores that I'm going to introduce you to in just a moment. If you know about it, you know the love. If you don't know about it, you're about to fall in love if you have one in your area. So, this weekend, you guys, I can't tell what day it is. Daylight savings messed me up. I had to go in and I wanted to get a friend for their birthday a bottle of wine. Yes, wine is always the right answer, you guys. It is. It just is. I'm so hoping I get one of those wine country baskets for Christmas because I loved it. Saw the time. Moving on. This is called Roblar. Rabla. Cab Sav, California. Characteristics of black currant, dark plum, rich texture, long fruit finish. That's true. Amen. Pairs with prime rib. Ooh, Bootsy. I am side trail. We went to the film here. We went and saw Midway. Amazing. Initial reaction is either thumbs up or thumbs down. Thumbs up. We liked it. You could pick it apart with its corny dialogue and some of the scenes it's just held really long, like, and beat 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. Like, it was just weird. And I'm a fan of Roland Emmerich. That's a whole other story about back in the day. But long story short, Cub and I went. We were at City Walk. We saw the show, the beautiful leather recliner, the great sound system, beautiful screen, doesn't stink. And then we just went up and had dinner at the food court, had some smash burgers. And we both, just for a moment, we know we're supposed to be here. We know we're in the right place. We just had a pang because for a moment there, one, we missed Culver's. Culver's is like a Midwestern cheese curd thing that sells burgers with cups of cheese that made its way to our town in Arizona. And we're on the Colorado, so we miss Culver Burgers, for one. Holler if you know about Culver's. Two, we used to always see movies at the Riverside Resort Hotel and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. $9 for a ticket. Not 20. It's not 20. It's $19.75 for an adult. $14.75 for a child. So basically like $40. And then parking is $27, but unless you go after 6 p.m. But then you get it back in a rebate. So you only pay $5 for parking and you get the $22 back, which, by the way, boom, 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 is nice marketing, because chances are, like me, you would either go spend it at we didn't buy popcorn or anything, which I kind of wanted, but we had a weird experience. Burbank caught on fire, like, as we were getting ready to leave for the movie. I am so off of my Wine Wednesday. So I'm sorry. Let me just, bring it back. Friend's birthday, I went and got her a bottle of wine. So of course I got me a bottle too. And I always love red. And I don't know why I grabbed this. It's just, I know I was on my way to church and I had to buy wine fast. So I grabbed this Roblar and it was really nice. And the price point was good. It was $7.99 or $5.99. It was, how about this? It's in the budget. The whole thing about doing Wine Wednesdays is that it's a $10 or less wine. So the old, who's it's over here, upper left, was at the top of the budget and it was bad. I wouldn't buy that again. In fact, if I saw it in the store, it would offend me. But the Roblar, and honestly, I remember why I grabbed it is because Paso Robles, this time, years back, the fam, driving up the coast, taking Cub to Washington, and we didn't know about Paso Robles. We didn't know. We literally drove. We were driving our way. We were going to stay a night and go to the Hearst Castle. So we're heading right up there, and we drove into Paso Robles. And we were like, what? We're on vacation. Let's stop. And we toured Robert Hall. Amazing. Such a good experience. I have such a love for Paso Robles now. And this is not a Paso Robles. This is, I'm going to pronounce it Healdsburg. Healdsburg. Healdsburg, RoblarWinery.com, Healdsburg, RoblarWinery.com. Let's stay with that. This was delightful. It was under $10. I want to say it was either the $5.99 or the $7.99. I hope I gave my friend the more expensive bottle. I don't know. But you know what? I would get this twice. So here's the thing. Let me tell you about the schnicky, what's going on around. Let me tell you what's going on around here. Again, I have seen this store once. I can swear I saw this in Mesa, Arizona. Look at this. It's called Grocery Outlet. Bargain Market. Grocery Outlet. Neighbor just caught me up to. It's actually called Grocery Roulette. Like, that's kind of like a Grocery Outlet. is independently owned and operated grocery markets, but it's not just grocery. It has wine, beer, and I have found like kind of the stuff you would see at a Big Lots or something. They also have some funky stuff in there. And so it's kind of cute to call it a roulette because, yeah, you could find so many great deals in there. And I wish I had a receipt right here because here's the thing. Everything is so deeply discounted. So you know how when you're at Safeway or Vons or even the Walmart and they have the big bags of salad kits. Salad kits can be anywhere from $5 to $8. But at a grocery outlet, they're $2.49. And it's not spoiled. It's not past the date. We should talk about that. That's a whole other conversation about donating Sherry. What you donating? Okay, right now we're going to stick to wine. I just thought, it's getting long. Let me just end this with Grocery Outlet has the most unique finds, and I would say they're all good. Bought that pan at the Grocery Outlet. It was $9 there, but had like a retail 20 something. I'm like, hey, I'm not paying $20 for a pan. You know, where's my pans? When we moved, we had originally planned to come out. We're gonna do 2 weeks at the casita, if that. Make it back to Arizona, truck, load up stuff, come back. None of that happened nothing happened as planned. So if you're in that situation where you're waiting for all the lights to be green before you go out and do something, I'm here to tell you my experience. Go ahead and go. Why wait for permission? Why wait for everything to be succinct, planned, organized? Because had I waited, we wouldn't have been here. Everything for us unfolded as we were happening, real time. Like, not like OJ watching that go down the freeway or anything. But, oh, that's a whole other bunny story too. I've got so many stories to share with you because I haven't seen you in so long. But I said I didn't want this to be long, and I see the time. So we can talk about it another time. I want you to know that we've been here since August 11th. I have come across at Grocery Outlet, and the budget has been tight. I have come across so many great, I'm going to go with $5 wines at Grocery Outlet. I found a bottle of Spanish Red for $42, but Grocery Outlet had a case of it for $4.99. Oh, you know I drink that thing. And it was amazing. Such finish, such fruit. So here's the thing. I originally was like, oh, I'm going to do a video next week. I'm going to save this bottle. Life happened. Oh, I'm going to save this. Next thing you know, in the van, I had like 4 or 5 empty wine bottles rolling around in the back. The boot, if you're Jeremy Clarkson. And I'm like, this can't happen. What if I got pulled over and trying to explain my collection in the back? So I did throw them out. And here's the thing about Grocery Outlet. It is an outlet. So if you find some Spanish wine, $42, marked to $4.99, Bootsy, buy up as many as you think you'll want, because chances are when you go back tomorrow, the next day, next week, it's not going to be there because it's an outlet. My dog loves the chicken strip snack, dog treat, whatever. And when you buy it at the Sam's Club, the big bag is usually $32. They had just a little bit smaller. They had a 28-ounce size bag, but it was $5.99. I wish I would have bought 2, but then again, we're in such a small place, and there's only so much you can keep. So, long story short, oh my gosh, sorry. It's just so good to see and talk to you guys. I'm excited. So this whole shebang was titled Pre-Thanksgiving because I want to do some wine selections for you, something that you can give as a gift, something that you can have just on your table for friends and family, something for the hostess. Do you remember, was it 2 years ago? I can't remember. A year or 2 ago. I want to say it was 2 years ago. I was out here working blah, blah, blah. Burbank, it's just a notch up the way to catch Las Viernenes, the Malibu Canyon, to go over. So you go actually up to Calabasas, which we could call Kardashian land. And then you catch Malibu Canyon across, so Burbank up the 101 through Calabasas to Malibu Canyon, take the canyon, which is, I wish I had myself a little Porsche and open top, wind in my hair, fabulous Prada sunglasses. And then you catch the one, which is Pacific Coast Highway, and just zip up along. And Leo Caprio, oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful state beach. But then right here is Neptune's Net. Oh, I love it. They have almost mudslide, fire, earthquake, right, just so many times that little family business has almost gone under, but it stayed. And prices have gone up, but then again, when you survive everything but Godzilla, it costs a little bit more to operate. It's worth it. I think it's worth it. And then if you go just a little bit further up from Neptune's Net, you'll hit Zuma Beach. Great surfing, just amazing, amazing. Long story short, this one time I was there, and before you get off the 101, you're going north, and you get to Malibu Canyon. Before you turn left to take the canyon, if you turn right, go to the stoplight, there's a little tiny shopping center in the corner. And in that tiny shopping center, there is a small liquor store. It's different here. There's all these little strip malls, and they contain a dentist, a manicure pedicure place, maybe somewhere that sells insurance, and then a liquor store. The gas and sip out here, they don't have Circle K here. They have 7-Elevens. They don't sell gas, and they don't sell alcohol, which I guess Arizona, I mean, come on, you're awesome, because Circle K, it's almost like we need to get Buc-ee's to the west. But in Arizona, you have Circle K. It sells gas, scratch-offs, wine, and snacks. It's amazing. I'm off topic again. I better eat something. Long story short, at that little Malibu Canyon turnoff in Calabasas / Kardashian land, in there is a small liquor store with an amazing wine selection, and that is where I came across the Harvest wine. It was a Kendall Jackson. Can you believe Kendall Jackson burned down? Can you believe the vineyards are gone? Oh. Kendall Jackson made a Harvest wine. It only gets released in time for the holidays, so they just burned down, so it's going to be a while before you get any more Kendall Jackson. But if you look in your store right now, wherever they sell Kendall Jackson, especially at more of a specialty store, like a nicer store, you might find that Harvest wine, and it was good. It's not something I wanted to drink all the time, but for like holiday, I have a friend who, Beatrix's birth mom, who makes Swedish glögg. Okay, that's a whole other story. I'm thinking we might make it on camera. I don't know. I just saw the time. I gotta go. This was so much fun to just visit with you and talk and share. Finally, I can come up for air. And you're like, well, it's been like 3 months since August. It's November. I don't even know how to explain it, except for that is how it happened. We got here. We have literally shimmy, cocoa pop on the go almost every day until we got into our apartment, our official unit. And then since we've been here, it's just been about nesting, getting settled, getting organized. Well, I still can't find stuff, and I still need stuff. And I need a real wine opener. I've been using my travel one. Or I've been buying screw cap, because I got some good screw cap wine down at the grocery outlet. This is so long. Oh my God. Okay, I'm turning off. You guys, thank you so much for joining me for Wine Wednesday. I appreciate you being here. Please let me know in the comment. Oh, subscribe. I'm going to work on the channel a bit. Last thought. Years back, Besame Cosmetics reached out to Makeup University. And I was just like, thank you, but I don't live there. And when I come into work in Burbank, back when I lived in Arizona and I would commute to Burbank to work, like the day was boom, 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 boom. You're up early, you're on set, you work all day, you wrap late. I would travel home most days. Yeah, I would drive out 5.5 hours. I would work a 10 or 12 hour day, do like 1 or 2 of those 5-hour energies, and then drive 5.5 hours back across the desert. Huge reason why we moved is because the work has just become so much better, so much more fruitful, and I can't just keep commuting, and that's a whole other long story. Thank you for watching. We're doing Wine Wednesday, but I think holiday time, I'm going to finally go and meet the amazing creator of Besame Cosmetics. I think I'm from another time because I'm so 40s, 50s, retro vintage, such a fan. This beautiful creator made the cosmetic Besame, and it is all vintage packaging. You can look at Besame Cosmetics right now. I know they're redoing their website, but cake eyeliner, cake mascara, and brow powder, the old school shape, you know how it's a bullet, but it was like a slant, like a roof on either side. So good. Oh my gosh. I can't start on that now, but I just want you to know it's coming up. We're working out schedules when I can go down because I'm right by it. Like, just so close versus, 5.5 hour drive and 5 minutes. It's in the Magnolia Park area. And Morphe is across the street. Do you remember years back when they first opened the Burbank Morphe? They were so kind and invited Makeup University out. I'm like, there's no way I could make it. But Yessie, from your Yessie Diaz from Makeups, she came up and did the event. And then if you go the other side, there's a Namies here. If you haven't been to a Namies, all of your Sephora, Ulta, Morphe, Saks Fifth Avenue counters, all of that will just go by the wayside once you experience a Namies cosmetic store in the flesh. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know how this got so long. What time is it really? Holy smokes, it's cub time. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and share. Yeah, subscribe and share. Comment. Blah, blah, blah. Mwah. Hey, everybody, I'm Cheryl Lynn. This is Makeup University. And remember, you look really gorgeous today.